Today we're going to make flying geese, which is a common quilt block used in patterns. And today we're going to make 4 at once. So we're going to make a 3x6 flying geese. First you're going to want a 7.5-inch large square, just one of them, and 4 4-inch squares. First thing we're going to do after you have them cut out is we're going to take our 4-inch squares, and you're going to use a ruler or marking utensil of your choice, and you're going to mark 1/4 inch on each side of that diagonal. And you'll do that for all 4 blocks. Once you have all 4 4-inch blocks marked, you'll take one of them and you'll line it up in the top left corner of your 7.5-inch square, and you'll sew down one side. And once you get to the middle, while you're sewing, you'll add in your second one so that your lines match up, and you'll finish sewing down this side, and then you'll flip and sew down the other side. Once you're ready to sew, you'll grab your 7.5-inch square and your 4-inch square, and you're going to sew along the markings that you just made. Once you're halfway, you'll line up your next 4-inch square and continue sewing down that marking. And now you're going to flip it and sew down the next one. Once you have your blocks sewed down each line, you're going to take your ruler. You'll line up your 1/4 inch along one side that you sewed, and you'll cut it directly in half. Now you have little wings, and what you're going to do is you're going to press these 2 pieces so that your wings go up, and your seam will go up towards these 2 wings like a heart. I need to plug the iron in now. And now it's time to iron. You're going to set your seam with your iron, and that just solidifies that seam that you just sewed. It doesn't take very much, just a couple of seconds of hot heat. And then you press your wings up. You can finger press them to start, and then you'll take your iron in, iron them flat. So they look like hearts. Once you get them pressed nice and flat, you'll take your 2 4-inch squares that are left over, and you'll line them up in the bottom corner, just like this. Then you'll head back to your sewing machine and sew down each marking. Once you have your blocks sewed, you will cut them apart because they are stuck together. So you'll snip your little threads. And then you can take your ruler and you will cut directly in half like you did the first time. So line up your 1/4 inch and cut on that diagonal. On both blocks. Then you'll head over to the ironing board. You're going to take your iron and you're going to set those seams once again on each piece. Again, doesn't take very much. Then you're going to press each one open so that your little wing goes out. And your seam will go towards the outside as well. So you'll have little dog ears. That's okay because we will cut them off when we trim. Now we are ready to trim. So you'll take each block and you're going to point the flying goose towards you. Me, me, me. And our block is a finished 3x6. So we're going to have to cut it at 3.5 by 6.5 to allow for that 1/4 inch seam. So you'll line it up along the square and the triangle. You'll trim your side and your top. Then you will rotate it so that it's facing away from you. And you will trim at the same 3.5 by 6.5. And then your X at the top will match up. Trim your side and your top. And that is how you make 4 at once flying geese. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can give us a call or email us at nebraskaquiltcompany.com.